Hi, I'm John,
Hi, I'm Jisheng.
and we and our group mates will demonstrate to you guys on how to play chess for the beginner.
So, first of all, we'll demonstrate the position of each pieces, the movement of each pieces, and how they capture the other pieces. So, we'll demonstrate it through this website, which is Lee Chess website. From there on, we'll show and demonstrate each movement. So, let's move on.
Hi everyone, my name is Chao Kawei and I'm gonna explain the movement and the placement of the pawn pieces in the game of chess. So for the white pawn, it starts on A2 to H2, while for the black pawn, it starts on A7 to H7. Unlike other pieces, pawn may not move backwards. Normally, a pawn moves by advancing a single square at a time. However, for the first movement of the pawn, it has the option of advancing 2 squares at once. However, this 2 square advancement cannot be used to jump over an occupied square or to capture another pieces. Any pieces directly in front of a pawn, either it is a friend or a foe, blocks its advancement. Unlike other pieces, the pawn does not capture in the same direction at its movement. A pawn captures diagonally 1 square forward, to the left or to the right. A pawn that advances all the way to the opposite side of the board is promoted to another pieces of the player's choice, a queen, rook, bishop or knight of the same color. The pawn is immediately replaced by the new pieces before the opponent's next move.
Hi, my name is Selmin Chong and I'm from FKB, and I'm going to explain the rooks, or we can call it castle, the positions, the movement as well as the captures. So the white rooks start on the squares A1 and H1, while the black rooks start on A8 and H8. The rook moves horizontally or vertically through any number of unoccupied squares. As we captures by other pieces, the rook captures by occupying the square on which the enemy piece sits. The rook also participates with the king in a special move called castling. Castling consists of moving the king 2 squares towards a rook on the player's first rank, then moving the rook to the square over which the king crosses. Castling may only be done if the king has never moved, the rook involved has never moved, the squares between the king and the rook involved are unoccupied, the king is not in check, and the king does not cross over or end on the square in which it would be in check. Castling is one of the rules of chess and is technically a king move.
Hi, I'm Yong Tapping from FKB, and I will explain on the position and basic moves of the knight. There will be 4 pieces of knight in a chess set, which consists of 2 black knights and 2 white knights. The starting positions of the white knight are at B1 and G1. In contrary, the starting position of the black knight are B8 and G8. In a simple way of saying, the knight is positioned in between the rook and the bishop. So now I would like to explain briefly on the basic moves of the knight. A knight moves to the nearest square not on the same rank, file or diagonal, and this can be thought of as moving 2 squares horizontally, then 1 square vertically, or moving 1 square horizontally, then 2 squares vertically, which is also known as the L pattern. The knight is not blocked by other pieces, so it can jump to the new location freely. So by understanding the basic moves of the knight, player is able to control the movement of the knight, or using it to capture a chess piece. For example, if the knight is placed on d4, then there will be 8 positions for the knight to move or to capture any chess piece that falls into any of the 8 positions, which are b3, b5, c2, c6, e2, e6, f3 and f5.
Hi, my name is Teo Jisheng. and I'm from FKAB. So, now I explain the movement of the bishop and also how it captures the opponent. The position of the bishop in the chess is positioned in C1, F1, C8 and F8. The bishop has no restriction in distance for each movement, but it is limited to diagonal movement, either left diagonally or right diagonally. For example, bishop, like all other pieces except the knight, cannot jump over another pieces. A bishop can capture by occupying the square on which an enemy piece sits. For example,
Hi, my name is Get Ji and I'm from FKAB. Today I'll explain about the position and the movement of the queen. The position of the white queen is in D1 and the position of the black queen is in directly opposite the white queen. Next, I will explain about the movement of the queen. The movement of queen is like a combination of bishop and castle. It can move in all directions without any distance limitation. For example, next, I will show how the queen is captured its opponent. The queen captured its opponent is also like a combination of bishop and castle, and it can move in all directions without any distance limitation. For example,
Hi, my name is Lee Guang Kiet. I will be responsible to introduce the role of a king. The objective of the game is to threaten the opponent's king in such a way that escape is not possible. The white king is positioned on E1 and the black king is on E8 on the chessboard. A king can move one square in any direction, which is horizontally, vertically or diagonally, unless the move would place the king in check. In conjunction with a castle, the king may make a special move called castling. The king moves two squares toward one of its castle, and the castle is placed on the square over which the king crosses. Castling is allowed only during the king and the castling castle's first move, with condition that no squares between them are occupied.
Hello, my name is Jack from FCAB and I'm currently studying first year in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and today I will be talking about checks, checkmate and as well as stalemates. A check happens when the king is under attack by the opposing pieces, and when this happens, you will have to move your king out of the danger, out of the path of attack, alright? So for example, a check would be something like this, alright? So as you can see, the king is under attack by the king, the king is under attack by the queen, and so the king will have to move out of the path of attack. And after that, the king will no longer be in check. And the second thing I'm going to talk about is about checkmates, right? Checkmates is when the king is under attack by the opposing pieces, and then you do not have any more moves. You do not have any legal moves to move your king out of danger. For example, if I move my queen directly opposite to this king, it would be a checkmate because the king cannot move down because it will still be under check by the queen. The king cannot move sideways, diagonally sideways, as the queen and the rook will still be attacking the king, and the king is unable to capture the queen because the rook is defending the queen. And so when this happens, it is checkmate, and then it is victory for white. And then the third thing I'm going to talk about is about stalemates, alright? Stalemates happen when the opponent does not have any legal moves, and when this happens, there would be a draw. So for example, if I move my queen directly here, the king is unable to move, black is unable to move his king either left or down or diagonally, as the king would be under check by either the queen or the rook. So since black has no legal moves to move, this is considered as stalemate, and when stalemate happens, it is a draw for both teams. And that's all from me. Thank you.